Welcome to today's Foodie Friday. My name is Margie Cole and I work for University Recreation. Today we are going to be making garlic pull-aparts. Could be used as an appetizer or in addition to your meal on the side. So this is a really good one. I have most of the ingredients already measured out. First thing you're going to want to do is wash your hands. Remember, sing happy birthday 2 times in a row for 20 seconds. And then make sure that your oven is preheated. For today, it's going to be at 375. So go ahead and do those 2 things right now. The next thing that you're going to want to do is melt your butter. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the microwave. This is 3 tablespoons of butter, whether you use soft or stick butter, that's either one's fine. We're just going to want to melt this first. We're going to start with 30 seconds and then see where we're at, and we'll probably stir it and melt it a little bit longer. Okay, great. So we have our butter melting, and then we also need to cut our crescent rolls. So I chose crescent rolls for this recipe. I love crescent rolls. I think they're super easy to make, different for whatever you're using them for. But you could use biscuits or something else if you wanted to. Whew, Pop always gets ya. Alright, so we're going to take out our crescent roll. I have a clean surface here, so make sure you either have a cutting board or a clean countertop. So what we're going to do is we're going to slice this into little pieces. So I'm going to cut them about a finger's width each, and then cut them in half. And I'm pretty sure that our butter is done, so we will take a look and see if our butter is completely melted or not here in just a second. So the other ingredients that you're going to need are parsley, garlic powder, and mozzarella cheese. We are going to be cooking this today in a cupcake pan. So if you don't have a cupcake pan, that's fine too. You could use a cookie sheet instead. It might not turn out as much like a cup, but it's not going to change the taste or anything. It's still going to taste stinky good. So we're going to go and get that butter and double check and see if it's melted or not. I think that we're going to need to put it on for another 30 seconds. But I've got all of these pieces. I'm going to put them in a bowl as well. Butter needs another 30 seconds. Okay. So we're going to put all of these into a bowl. I'm going to cut this one more time. That was a big piece. They're kind of just like the size of a dice. Alright, perfect. I hear my butter is done. Alright, so if you hear your butter popping, that means you need to go and get it, like, stat. So here we go. We're going to just dump the butter in. Be careful because if you're using glass, it might be a little warm. This is warm. And then we are going to stir and coat all of our crescent roll goodness with the butter. Beautiful. Okay, so next we're going to add a half of a teaspoon. Teaspoon is the small one. half of a teaspoon of garlic powder. We'll sprinkle that on there. And then 2 tablespoons, so the big ones, of parsley. And then lastly, 1 cup of mozzarella cheese. This is the thicker cheese. Sometimes you can buy thin shredded mozzarella cheese, which would be really good on this too. Personally, we're gonna add 1 cup, but I'm just gonna put as much as I want in because cheese is so good. I'm just gonna do a handful to start, and then we'll just see where we're at. I love cheese. Okay, so we're mixing this all together. Beautiful. I'm dying inside because I want to eat this now. I'm kind of hungry. Yum. Okay, so once we have our deliciousness mixed together, we're going to take our muffin pan. I'm going to spray mine with Pam. Perfect. If you don't have Pam, I usually just use the olive oil spray. If you don't have this type of spray, another easy way to grease your pan would be to grab butter and just put butter on the edge of it so that it comes out easier. Okay, so we're kind of hand mixing this now too. Okay, so we're going to take and put our crescent roll pieces. So we're going to take and put 4 crescent roll pieces in each. Actually, we're going to do 3. 3 is the magic number. And once we are done putting these in to our muffin pan, we're going to put it in the oven. Again, this is at 375, so hopefully your oven is warmed up by now. If not, then give it a couple more minutes. And it's going to be in there for about 15 minutes or until you see the crescent roll starting to brown. So we are very close to being done. Ooh, this looks good. That's kind of a big chunk. That'll be a good one. We'll just put 2 in that one. 2 in there. So I would serve this, honestly, with like my spaghetti dinner night. Who doesn't love some garlic bread on spaghetti night? Especially like the red sauce is really good with it. So that's what I would do. But you could serve this as, like I said, an appetizer or a side. You could have this with like a soup and breadsticks night. This could be the substitute for the breadsticks. You can have soup and salad. Okay, excellent. We are put in to the muffin pan. Now we're going to put it in the oven for 15 minutes. Milo. I have a automatic floor cleaner. His name is Milo. It's a precious little dog. So we're gonna wait 15 minutes. We'll come back here and we'll show you the finished product. Alright, we have just pulled out the garlic pull apart appetizer crescent rolls. They look so good. Alright, for this bad boy. Ooh. It's hot. Yum. I can't wait to eat it. It is still too hot to eat, but hopefully you are able to try this recipe. You could change up the toppings that you put on it. You don't have to use parsley. You could use something else. You could add other seasonings to it depending on what you're having for your meal, but it's a fun way of spicing up the roll that you are, giving at dinner. So try something new and leave a comment if you tried this and what you thought. Have a good one.